Welcome and thanks for being with us today. Your commitment to enhancing your English abilities and bettering yourself is truly valued. I enter the market and slow my steps because there are many people inside and the paths are narrow, so everyone moves carefully and watches where they walk. The market is already busy, but it does not feel stressful because the sounds are familiar and soft, like voices talking, sellers calling customers, and plastic bags opening and closing again and again. I walk forward and look around, keeping my eyes low because the food is placed on tables close to the ground. The first stall I see sells vegetables. There are many green vegetables like lettuce, spinach, and morning glory placed in large baskets. Some leaves are wet and water drops fall slowly onto the floor. The seller is a middle-aged man, and he is standing behind the table, moving vegetables with his hands, pushing them closer together to make space. I stop in front of the stall and look carefully. I bend down a little and touch a bunch of spinach. It feels cool and fresh. I lift it, then put it back and look at another bunch. After a short time, I choose one bunch and point to it. The seller picks it up, shakes off the water, and puts it into a thin plastic bag. He tells me the price. I give him the money. He gives me the bag. I put the vegetables into my backpack and continue walking. I move to the next stall. This stall sells fruit. The fruit is bright and colorful, and it stands out from the rest of the market. There are yellow bananas, green guavas, red apples, and orange tangerines. Some fruit is placed on trays, and some is stacked in small piles. The seller is a woman, and she is sitting on a low chair. She watches people quietly and waits. I stand in front of the fruit and look. I pick up a banana and feel it with my fingers. It is firm but soft. I put it back and pick another one. I choose 4 bananas and hand them to the seller. She puts them on a scale, looks at the number, and tells me the price. I pay and take the bananas. I walk deeper into the market. Now there are more people around me. Sometimes I have to stop. Sometimes I step to the side. People pass very close, but no one touches. Everyone understands how to move in the market. I arrive at a stall selling eggs. The eggs are placed in paper trays stacked on wooden tables. Some trays are full. Some trays are almost empty. The seller is an old woman, and she watches carefully as customers choose eggs. I tell her how many eggs I want. She picks them up one by one, looks at each egg, and places it into a bag. Her hands move slowly but carefully. She ties the bag and gives it to me. I hold the bag gently and put it into my backpack. The backpack is getting heavier now. I continue walking and pass a stall selling meat. Large pieces of meat are placed on metal trays. The seller is cutting meat with a big knife. The sound is sharp and clear. I watch for a moment, then move on. I do not stop here. Next, I smell cooked food. The smell is warm and strong. I look to my left and see a food stall. There are big pots and steam is rising into the air. The seller is stirring something inside the pot. I stand and look, but I do not order food. I am only watching. I walk past the stall and continue forward. The floor here is wet. There is water on the ground and small pieces of leaves stick to it. I walk carefully and watch my steps. I move slowly to avoid slipping. I arrive at a stall selling dry food. There are bags of rice, beans, and dried vegetables. The bags are open and the food inside is easy to see. The seller uses a metal scoop to move rice from a big bag into smaller bags. I watch the rice fall and hear the soft sound it makes. I ask for one small bag of rice. The seller fills the bag, weighs it, and hands it to me. I pay and take the rice. I put the rice into my backpack. Now my backpack feels full. I stop for a short moment near a wall inside the market. I stand still and watch. I see people choosing food. I see sellers counting money. I see hands giving and taking. I see bags being filled and tied. I hear voices calling prices. I hear footsteps on the wet floor. After a short time, I start walking again. I go to a stall selling herbs. The smell here is strong and fresh. Many green herbs are tied together with string. I touch one bunch and smell it lightly. I choose one bunch and give it to the seller. The seller wraps it in paper and hands it to me. I put it into my backpack. I feel the weight on my shoulders. I move toward another stall.